Alright, my friends, so the sidewinder has finally been battle tested. I had very good results tonight. I only got to throw twice. It took me like an hour and a half to get on the craps table, but I was determined. And, well, an hour and a half for 2 spots to open up. I was there with a friend. So we just kind of bullshitted around, play a little blackjack next to the craps table. And finally got on a table, finally got the sidewinder, broke it out. First roll with it, I only got to roll it twice, like I said. First roll with it, I also, sorry, before I get there, I had my friend count the rolls because I was trying to focus, so I wasn't trying to pay attention to counting. First roll, I threw 22 times. I only covered 2 numbers. I covered the 5 and the 8. But I definitely, I hit a lot of place bets. I covered the 8 with the hard 8, so I got double paid there. I do play the hard ways right now when I'm throwing because I'm using the hard ways set, and I think I made a little over 200 on the first roll, maybe 250. Something. Either way, it was pretty good. I couldn't tell you exactly. Second time I threw, I had a pretty good roll, not as great. I still covered 2 numbers, but I only rolled, he said 12 rolls, I believe. It was 11 or 12. I covered the 4 Cadillac point, and then I covered the 8 again. So that 8 was popping for me tonight. The second roll I didn't quite make as much. I know I made a little over $100, maybe 120. I don't know exactly. I had a pretty large stack, but it took a goddamn hour and a half to get on there. I was stick left 2, which is my preferred spot. It just so happened that opened up, and then right on the corner. So after stick left 3, that was my friend, and we had a good night. We battled for a good 3 hours of craps, and I came up $340. But for a while it was looking bleak before I got the dice. I was down a decent amount. I was betting on random rollers, using my I tried to collect press and lay strategy, and if you guys watch that video, it's my most recent strategy video. And people were just 7-ing out so fast. I just kept losing $40, $20, and I wasn't even getting to the point where I'd lay, and then they wouldn't cover a number. I think there was only 1 decent shooter before I got to shoot, and it took about 5 or 6 shooters before I got to shoot. So I was down probably $120, $150. So my first roll really just got me a little past even. And then my friend had a pretty good roll as well. He kind of did a little bone thrower, controlled random. He was throwing the all 7 set and trying to just throw an inline. I guess not inline throw. I shouldn't say that. He was trying to throw towards the hook, but he wasn't throwing them the length of the table. He was kind of landing them halfway and letting them roll, hoping to roll them into the hook. And unfortunately, I was forgetting to count for him, but he had a pretty good roll. He probably rolled close to 15 times. He only covered 1 number in the process, and he covered it early too. So it's after, I think I want to say he covered the 9. I think it was the 9. Pretty early. It wasn't a Cadillac point, but almost. And yeah, he rolled for a good minute, made some money off him, and then we were just kind of up and down afterwards. And we finally decided to get off the table when we noticed it was 4 in the morning and he had to work tomorrow. So, I definitely had a good night. Got to play for 3 hours, made $340. Unless you're an orthodontist or doctor, what other place is going to pay you damn near $120 an hour to be there? Not many. So, overall successful night. Finally got my first 2 rolls on the craps table with the sidewinder. And it worked well for me both times. Overperformed the first time, the second time just under my SOR. So I guess my total rolls was what was it? I guess 35, I believe, in 2 rolls. So overall, I outperformed my SOR. So good night. Sidewinder works. I plan on, it's supposed to rain here tomorrow. If it does, I'm going to go back to the casino and play some craps again. If it doesn't, I'm going to play some golf. So I plan on getting back on the craps table tomorrow or Sunday, though. And I want to try the sidewinder out one more time this weekend and see if that remains true. But I warmed up before I went to the casino, but then I got there and had to wait an hour and a half. So I was a little nervous that all that warming up I did wasn't working or wasn't going to work, but I was throwing it well at my table, so I decided to go back with it. If I go back tomorrow or Sunday, I'm definitely going to try it out again. And if it doesn't work out as well as it did tonight, I might switch to my gooseneck throw, because as I said a video or two ago, that's my bread and butter. So I didn't even throw that tonight because it was taking so long for me to throw, and I threw the sidewinder well both times. I forgot to mention this. I was getting some... Nobody really said anything audibly. I'm sure they were, like, talking amongst themselves. But the first couple of times I threw it, man, I felt the fucking stares. It was weird. But they weren't mad about it when I made them some money, you know what I mean? So... also, my first roll, I think I hit the 6 like 5 or 6 times. I hit it a good amount of times. So I was hitting those place numbers. But yeah, I definitely got some weird-ass looks. Nobody said anything to me, and I was trying to, like, zone everyone out and remain in the zone. So I didn't hear them say anything audibly out loud either about my roll being fucking weird. But I'm sure amongst, like, there were some groups of friends, like, you could tell they were just chatting together and bullshitting, and so they were probably looking like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But, you know what? I'm sure they didn't care after I made them money. And hopefully, I mean, nothing's guaranteed in the craps game or any gambling, but hopefully I can throw it as well tomorrow or Sunday as I did today. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. I just figured I'd get that out there. I had some people telling me to let them know when I finally threw it and how it worked, and first night's a success, but doesn't mean they always will be. But I'm definitely encouraged. I'm definitely going to keep throwing it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Figured I'd just give you a little update and we'll go from there. But yeah, take it easy. Peace.